Hello everybody, welcome to another test here, but this was exactly not meant to be a public review, so it's kind of a little bit different, but hope you guys enjoy it, because the results were kind of a little bit surprising for me. In this review, I will be testing the Avast Free AntiVirus against some zero-day malware, the best that we find in the net, and I'll be using some custom settings. And you can check out those settings while I'm going through this. I'm kind of a little bit fast because I was just doing this for myself. I didn't mean to make this review public, so I didn't have a voice recording either. But hope you guys enjoy this. So now we're first going to try out latest links from CleanMax real-time database. As you can see, these are all the newest links that are available, and they're also a day less than 24 hours old, so let's see how Avast responds to these. As you can see, that one was blocked by the web blocking, and so was that one. So I'll first be trying out a few links from the start, and then we'll just try out some from the last. These are not any selected links, they're just the latest ones available. As you can see, you can get the detection rates to the left of the screen. You can see what kind of detection these files had. And what was really good to see is that Avast blocked everything straight from the web. There was nothing that came into the system or had to be downloaded to be analyzed. Everything was just straightforward blocked. And as we come towards the last part here, you can see most of these are just Java Trojans, all threats of the same category. Now towards the end we have an IRC bot, that is another form of malware. And that one was also successfully blocked. And towards the end, as you can see, we've got a really low detection malware that's got only 3 engines that have detected it with their signatures. And this piece of malware, let's see what happens. Because it's really a low detection rate. You won't expect any antivirus to get such low detection rate malware with signatures, but there you go. Avast has the signatures to deal with that. So that's great to see. So now we'll move forward with the review, and just gonna try out the first one again. Don't know why it didn't show that alert last time, but you can see it now. So now, this is not the end of the test. We're going to try everything that we can find here, the latest stuff. Now I'm gonna go to malware domain list and try out a lot of links from there and see how Avast protects us against them. So this is kind of very intensive review. Generally I just do 10 links or something like that and just leave it. This one will just be trying out kind of like everything there is in the web right now, because when you try out links from so many sites, you're probably getting everything that available right now. So most AVs would fail to protect the system in a test like these. When I say fail, I don't mean a total fail, but you know, something or the other just sneaks through. But as you can see, Avast is doing really well so far. Most signature-based AVs would just leave a thing or two, but Avast signatures are doing pretty well, as you can see when it comes to web blocking. So far we haven't even been able to run a single file, which is just amazing, I believe, and that's the reason why I decided to make this review public. In fact, I didn't record it the way. I just did this as a backup, and it came to use, as you can see. So you can see just about everything is being blocked by the web blocking there. all the connections being terminated. Now I think this one was able to do something. Yeah, it was able to install some Java. It's probably an exploit. And it's black hole exploit kit. And it tried to load Java, and then it redirected me to the Brazil's Google website. So it's not exactly like something really dangerous, but it did do some things. We'll find out at the end of test how exactly dangerous that was. Now this one just hung up here, and that's about it from that link, because it didn't do anything afterwards. And I guess it's just doing a port scan, trying to drop something, but it didn't find any vulnerability. Maybe that's why. There you go, I was just checking to make sure. Okay, that one file that was able to get through was detected by the behavior blocker, and I changed the settings to ask, so it asked me what to do, and I selected deny and quarantine, which is what most users would probably do if they were asked some alert like this while browsing the web, or at least this is what I'd recommend you to do. So that'll be the last link that we try from MDL. Now we'll just go to Malware Blacklist, which is another website that hosts infected URLs. So we'll be trying 3 different websites here, and so far there haven't been even a single miss. Now the only one file that was able to get into memory was blocked by their behavior blocker, so just an amazing performance so far. There you go, that one's blocked again. Another Trojan horse blocked. I don't know if Avast was just lucky, or is it really this good, because I've seen a lot of reviews that show Avast doing pretty bad. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a really good security suite, at least based on my reviews, because in my last one it did pretty decent. It only missed a piece of adware. And this one, as you can see, it's doing just amazing. And I've been doing some testing. It's not like this is the only big surprise. I decided to test Avast so many times just because. But I've been trying it myself on my virtual machine. Just like that, it's been doing pretty well. So this is not a pretty bad application as many people think. There you go, file reputation warning. And the recommended action is sandbox. There you go, that one was blocked. Now this one's going to be blocked as well. There you go, it's another PUP that's been blocked. Avast probably misses some files just because by default the settings are kind of like set to give you low level of protection. In this review we are using the heuristics maxed out, and we're also enabling the detection of PUPs, so that's adding to the protection. And as you can see, so many PUPs out there nowadays, so if you don't scan for PUPs, you're gonna miss about half of the stuff. I think that's the reason why Avast is portrayed pretty badly in some reviews. There you go, another PUP. So if I didn't have PUP detection enabled, all 3 of these links would have gone through, and I would have probably said the security suite sucks, but that's not how it is. There you go, another malware blocked by Avast. Just trying to give you kind of an idea of what's happening. I didn't have any audio recorded for this one. There you go, another malware blocked and another file reputation warning. And everything has been blocked so far, no misses, nothing at all. It's all being either blocked by their 0-day, that is the behavior blocking and the sandbox, or just blocked by their signatures. And the good thing I liked was the web blocking. It's just amazing. So many URLs just being blocked straight out. and that's the best part. I really like it when something malicious is blocked even before it gets to you, rather than having to download it and then being detected and having to be removed from your computer. If it's blocked from the web itself, it's great. Now this one opened up the Google Brazil website. Now, many people would even categorize these as failures by antivirus program. I don't think I would do that. Even if something changes your homepage, you're not that illiterate about computers that you can't change your homepage. I think everybody knows that nowadays. So protecting your homepage would be a really strange job for you to assign to an antivirus program. It's supposed to protect you against malware, not against your Internet Explorer modifications. And a lot of legitimate programs do that, so I don't think there's much point in calling, changed home pages and all that as infections. I don't do that. Some of you might, so in that case, Avast may not do very well for you, because Avast 2 works on my policy. It blocks the malware, doesn't do a lot for adware and stuff like that, but as you can see, everything major, Trojans, rootkits, all sorts of malware is being blocked. 100%, there you go, another one blocked. And it's not like I've selected any pieces of malware that Avast would block. I'm just doing random links. So doing so well with random links is just amazing. And this is not the first time I'm seeing this, so that's why I'm putting a bit of focus on Avast. In my reviews, you might feel strange. I'm doing 2 reviews straight away. Just did one last time and another one just today, but that's because Avast is really doing well, and a lot of you guys don't know that. So I just wanted to give out the message. Many of you might feel, yeah, it's not that good, and you'll see when the results of this review come out. Some of you might have actually called it pretty mediocre, but we'll see how it does. There you go, so many things running in Sandbox. It's just checking the memory usage again. As you can see, Avast is really light on the system, even when it's doing so many things. So that's another great part of this program. I think right now Avast is one of the most underestimated antivirus software in the market. People just don't accept the fact that they're doing pretty well. The only thing that I think they've got a problem with is their default settings. They just set it too low. And the main thing that I think is the detection of PUPs. Now, more than half of the stuff that you'll find in the web is actually PUP. So right now I'm just rebooting. And once I do that, I'll just run CCleaner and then Hitman Pro. So I just rebooted to make sure that nothing remains in memory. There you go, computer's rebooted successfully. No problems, no startup items. I think the main thing about Avast is that they just don't enable detection of PUPs by default, and more than half of stuff is PUP that's the malware that you find on the web, so that's what takes it down. Other than that, I think it does pretty well. There you go, Avast loaded up just fine, and I was just checking out the memory usage again, just to get a pattern. There you go, it's still pretty low, as you can see. Avast is just using about 10 to 15 megs all the time, which is pretty great for a free antivirus. Now I'm just running CCleaner to make sure there are no temp files. And now we'll just run Hitman Pro and see what it finds, because I didn't see any misses. Straightforward. And I just updated it, and now we'll just run it, and we'll see the results straight away. Now I just didn't pause it because, as you know, this was not meant to be public. So anyway, let's just keep it going this way. I'm not gonna edit the video or anything. There you go. Some stuff is being found by Hitman Pro. And some of you, in case you're not that experienced, or in case you just want to finish it off quickly, or even I might have done that, you might have just said that these are all infections. The first three, I just canceled them, and the reason for that was that they were present in, temp files, so I don't know how they stayed by even after running CCleaner, but they were there, and they're just temp files, so I did just cancel the upload. Now all these files that we're seeing have actually been blocked by Avast, and they're just remnants, as we'll see right now. There you go. Now I'm just gonna go to those files. There you go. This is one of those infections. Yeah, Avast doesn't have a signature for this, as we'll find out. I'm just doing a scan. You'll see it'll come out clean. But this is being blocked by Avast zero-day protection. So I wouldn't classify this as a miss. As you'll see right now, I'm just going to run the file and we'll see if it infects the system. There you go. When we run the file, it's immediately sandboxed by Avast. And it starts running in the sandbox where it cannot do any damage. So the file might be there on the computer, but it cannot hurt you. So I don't think you should classify that as a miss by Avast. There you go. That one was also sandboxed. Remember, these are custom settings, not the default ones. With the default settings, the behavior monitor might not come up with some alerts or something. But as you saw, both these programs were sandboxed, and they're probably not going to be able to do anything at all to the computer. As you can see, nothing's happening, nothing's going to happen either. Now, there's one more file that it found in C drive, and we'll take a look at that too and see if that succeeds in infecting the system. There you go. The moment we run this again, we're gonna get an alert by Avast. There you go, the behavior blocker, and it wants to quarantine this because it's modifying system settings. And there you go, that's gonna disappear as well. So these are not exactly infections. The first one was just a leftover file. You can call it infection if you want, but until and unless you stop Avast or you remove it or you do something like that, it's not going to infect your system. So conclusion, Avast is pretty good. As you saw, it led by nothing at all. Other than that, those two remnants. Now you can see memory's clean, nothing's running, computer's just fine, so Avast did pretty well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm not defending Avast, that's just what happened.